name is Tomas, and I'm a rising senior at the Academy of Charters. My intensive project was Omnidirectional robot. What it is, it's a robot. They use these 3 special wheels to move in any direction, well, theoretically. And so a little bit of the problems I've been having, PS2 controller, we've had many difficulties with these. First of all, we had the wrong controller, so that was a problem, and then after that we got this one. It wasn't working for a while, but another student got his working, so I stuck with it for like another week and a half, I think it was, and I got it working. It was mostly a connection problem, and while you could just attach the wires to the pins that are outside the casing, I figured out for the connection, to fix the connection problem, I dissected the plastic casing off of it, and I just soldered directly to the receiver, and that seems to have fixed the problem. So that's working pretty smoothly. And then the other problem I've been having is motor synchronization for omnidirectional motion. And what's happening with that is that I've calculated the motor powers about 10 different ways, and I've gotten the same result every time. However, the robot still seems to curve, which... So here I'm going to show you a little bit of the autonomous motion that I've been able to get the robot to do. It goes in a hexagonal pattern with a little spin at the end, which I'll explain later. So...
Oh, they were just talking, so, yeah. Oh, and you want to go down now? Or do you want to redo that? Redo that, because they were kind of loud. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
So here I'm going to show you a little bit of the autonomous motion I've been able to get the robot to do. It should move in a hexagon, and then it should spin at the end, which I'll explain at the end what that significance is. So there, the hexagonal motion went well enough, but that part spinning at the end, that was to test to see if the motors did actually have equal power. And since the robot stayed in more or less the same position, that means that most likely the motors are getting the same power. We'll have to check with a multimeter to see if that really is true. And then here I'm going to show you the linear motion that should be working but isn't right now.
Yep.
So there, as you can see, the linear motion isn't as easy as expected. I'll have to look into that and recalculate a few times to get an equation so I can use the controller to fully control it. And so what's next? That, figuring out the problem with the motors, and then after that, putting the PS2 controller with the robot.